Welcome, everyone. I am John Ryan of John Ryan Sports, and I'm very glad you're taking the time to join me on my daily show. I'm going to be very brief here. I've been running very hot, 17-4 over the last 21 against the spread, NFL, college football combined. I'm ranked number 3 among 125 professional cappers in college football and ranked number 9 in the NFL. So both sports are doing quite well right now. And as a thank you, and for those that would be joining me for the first time, here's a great opportunity to get 50% off my college football postseason package and pay just $99. I'm looking to go 8-1 with my bowl game of the year, which I already have that game lined up. And many of these plays will be released arguably weeks in advance. Only live movements could change that. And usually we're in the same direction as the line movement. So it benefits to get these plays in early. So this is a limited time offer, so make sure you jump on it right now over at winningcappers.net. So let's get to why you're watching this. And this is a game that is a marquee game. There's no question about it. We're looking at the Rams and the Lions, and normally at 55.5 point total, you would kind of, knee-jerk reaction, bet the under. But the analytics always cut through for me. I have over 5,000 of these algorithms in place across every single sport, including the UFC, PGA, you name it, I have it. But in this specific case here, we're going to take the over and use your live betting strategies that I have been doing now for about the last 10 years with people. And, you don't have to bet all your amount pre-flop. You can bet 7 units of your full or 70% of your full unit bet pre-flop, and then take advantage of a slow start by these teams. Now, I must say, the danger is that you won't get that remaining 30% on the books because these two teams could come flying out of the gate. However, the total is so high that if they don't score more than 10 points in the first quarter, that total could drop down to around 49. So keep that in mind when doing this. And a little background on this game here with the Lions and the Rams. This is obviously an offensive juggernaut type of team, despite the fact that the Rams have the number 3 best defense in the NFL in terms of points per game and yards per point allowed. Detroit is number 1 in scoring offense. They have outscored their opponents by more than 90 points, despite being only 8-5 on the season. And they are number 3 in total offense, almost 400 yards a game. They're a perfect 8-0 record this season when scoring 25 or more points. And we'll get to that in a second as well with my predictive models. You can also know that they are winless, 0-5 when scoring 24 or fewer points. Rams, 4th scoring offense in the NFL, 29.2. So combined 30 and 29, the total is actually less than what these two teams average. Matthew Stafford having a career year at age 37. And they just scored 45 points versus the Cardinals in week 14. So combined scoring average of these two teams, 59.5. Lions desperation situation. They cannot afford to lose another game. Else they could be watching the playoffs this year, which would be very shocking, very disappointing for them and their fans. I think this game is going to be the first one literally to 35. And it's going to be a very, very fun game to watch. Let's get to the betting system here. We're going to bet the over. One of the teams, which is the Lions, averages 1 or fewer turnovers per game. That team won the turnover margin in their previous game by 3 or more. If the total is 50 or more points, has seen the over compile an 8-2 record for 80% winning tickets. I think this is an outstanding opportunity to bet the over. Now, from the predictive model, last and certainly not least, there's a high probability the Lions will score 25 or more points. So team total here as a prop bet is very juicy in my opinion. So when they have done 25 or more, scored 25 or more points in games played since 2021, guess what? The over returned a highly profitable 39-8 record for 83% winning bets. The Rams have seen the over go 22-6 for 79% winning bets when they allowed 25 or more points since games played in 2021. So there you have it. Make sure you get the over, use the live bet strategy, and as always, bet with your head, never over it, and may the wins be yours.